The other thing, you had to prepare for a guy who didn't know in Wembanyama. This year, today you got to prepare for a guy you do know in Luka. Well, what does he present? What kind of challenges does he present to you guys?
A lot of headaches. We talked about like the type of players. He's arguably top 2-3 players in NBA. Amazing talent for such a young player. Amazing how much experience he has, the way he sees the game, and it's going to be a really exciting challenge for us to get ready for him and play, compete.
And up to having a guy like OG who's guarded him before and has the size and the speed to sort of stay in front of him. It's a big challenge for him, but he's done it before very well. What do you think of him on Luka?
I think he's a great matchup. He matches the size and speed, and OG knows his game, know-how is there. But also we have multiple players, like we have Pascal Siakam that can do that job as well. We have Scotty Barnes that is growing into elite defensive player as well. So we have multiple players on the team that can match up with him successfully, I think.
But having OG be able to guard Victor on a Sunday and Luka on a Wednesday, what kind of benefit does that provide a coach?
It's amazing. It's just like his ability to guard players like from Giannis to Luka to when needed to go and guard Maxey or Lillard or whoever, he can guard 1 through 5, and he takes a lot of pride on defensive end in preparation, leading into the game. I told him the other day when he gave a scouting report on a player. I told him anytime you want an assistant coach job, you have a spot on my staff. So he does an amazing job.
Coach, sorry, stupid question. I should have thought this one through. But do you have any connection to Luka from when he was playing in Europe?
Yeah, when I was coaching in Madrid, that's actually when he came there as a 14-year-old to play in Madrid. So we played against each other. He played against my team there, even when he was like 14 years old. So I know Luka for a long time.
What was he like as a 14-year-old? What did you see? What was the
same? Exactly same. Smile on his face, enjoying the game, loving, embracing the competition. You could see that he's going to be very special.
Best European player of all time?
He's young. He's definitely on the path to be one of those. But I would not exclude Nikola Jokic, and Dennis Schroeder as best players from Europe. Absolutely. So competition is really tough, but he's definitely amazing.
I mean, Dallas, they have over the years been one of the best offensive teams in the league. Number one a couple of years ago, close to it again. It's not just Luka. So how do you manage? Luka's job number one, but I mean he's got some help this year.
For sure, I think they did a really good job in off-season, upgrading their roster. I think Lively is a very important piece for them. It just provides that roller and lob threat that Luka needs, and also Kyrie Irving is another Hall of Famer on that team. They have really good pieces, and it's going to be quite a challenge, but exciting challenge. I'm looking forward to play Dallas.
Coach, Scotty was on his 6th 20-plus point game last game. How much do you, expect him to continue that streak? Is it fair to expect that from a guy still in his 3rd year, but he's been playing so great? What's the expectations around that?
To continue to grow, we cannot, not every night is going to be 5 or 10 shooting threes, but he's such a versatile player. He provides drives and finishes and passing and offensive rebounding and threes. I just continue. I don't want to put any kind of pressure on him, but we do have high expectations for him to continue to put a lot of work in and to continue to grow.
You kept Otto out of the back-to-back, but I presume he's ready to go tomorrow. No limitations on his availability?
As far as I know.
How's Precious doing?
Precious had a really good productive practice today. He was part of whole practice. He's progressing really well. Tomorrow after shoot-around, we'll know more and decide.
Okay, Yak, so coming off of San Antonio, of course, great win. How are you feeling about it and going into Dallas?
I feel good about it. Obviously, we didn't have the first half we wanted, but we got it together. We figured it out in the second half, and hopefully we can build on that.
I know you're just reflecting on your own game personally. What did you like? What are things that, you're still tweaking or working on in terms of like just your perspective this season?
I mean, to be honest, like I just want to stay aggressive out there. I think most of my offensive production is going to come out of like our ball movement, like teammates fighting me in pocket passes, dump off, stuff like that. For me, the stuff I want to get better at, like the reads coming out of the elbows, like there's been a few turnovers that I didn't like where I gotta see the whole floor a little bit better, see the help side. So those are the little things I wanna keep improving on.
And then now Dallas is obviously a big task. They've only dropped one game this season so far. You know, Luka Doncic, Kyrie, the whole thing. How can you guys like approach that and you know still play your brand of basketball?
I mean, yeah, obviously we know those two are a big threat. So we're gonna come prepared. We're gonna play good team defense on them. We got really good individual defenders that we can put on them. Hopefully make their shots as tough as possible. And then, yeah, play to our strengths. Try and win the game that way.
And then finally, what are you seeing from Scotty? Because he just had his 20-plus point game. Do you think that when you're playing alongside some great players that is maintainable at this point?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Like the start he's had to the season has been very good. He's been not just like a great scorer for us, just a great spark, like an energy giver. I guess like one of those guys that goes out there and like can drag the whole team along with him. So yeah, I really think he's been just improving over the years. So I think he's going to be able to keep that up.